Some people believe cats live in their own little worlds, distant, mysterious, untouchable. But if you've ever had a cat curl up against your chest, purring like a quiet song, you know the truth. They feel deeply. Cats may not speak our language, but every look, every silence, every small change in behavior is their way of whispering how they feel. Sometimes those whispers carry joy, and sometimes they carry quiet pain. Have you ever wondered if your cat has been trying to tell you, "I'm not okay"? Most of the time these signs are subtle, so gentle that we miss them. But they matter. Because for a cat, silence doesn't mean peace. Sometimes it means they're suffering in secret. In this video we'll walk together, softly, patiently, through 6 signs your cat may be unhappy. Not as a checklist but as a story. A language of love. A way to hear what your cat has always been trying to say. So, find a cozy seat, maybe with your cat nearby, and let's begin this journey into their quiet heart. Sign 1. When your cat retreats into silence. Have you ever noticed how a once affectionate cat can suddenly turn into a quiet shadow? They no longer greet you at the door, they no longer curl beside you on the couch. Instead, they slip away into corners, under beds, behind furniture, as if the world has become too heavy to face. This retreat is not just independence. It is their silent cry. In the wild, cats learn to hide weakness, to show pain meant to become prey. So even in our safe homes, they carry that ancient instinct, to mask, to vanish, to fold themselves away when something isn't right. When your cat avoids your touch, flinches when you reach out, or chooses distance instead of closeness, it may not be because they stopped loving you. More often it means they're holding something inside, pain, stress, or even fear. Imagine a friend who used to laugh with you every day suddenly going quiet. You'd feel it, wouldn't you? Your cat's silence is that same kind of ache. The first step is always kindness. Notice, don't scold. Create quiet spaces where they can feel safe, but don't let their hiding go unchecked. If this withdrawal appears suddenly, a vet visit is crucial, because cats often hide when they are unwell, from toothaches to stomach pain, from arthritis to hidden infections. If health isn't the cause, then look gently at their world. Has something changed? A new pet, a new baby, a different routine, louder days, or less of your time. Even small disruptions can echo loudly in their hearts. Your presence is medicine. Sit near them even in silence. Let them see you, hear you, smell the comfort of your skin. Speak softly, blink slowly, it's their way of reading your love. Over time, most cats return when they feel safe again. So if your cat begins to retreat, don't take it personally. Take it as a message. They are asking for your help in the only way they know how, with quiet steps, with distance, with silence. Sign 2. The story written in their fur. Cats are poets of cleanliness. Have you ever watched yours spend long minutes, even hours, grooming, tongue sweeping carefully across every whisker, every paw, every patch of fur? It is more than vanity. Grooming is comfort. It's how a cat tells themselves, "I am safe, I am whole, I am me." But when a cat is unhappy, their fur begins to tell a different story. Sometimes it looks dull, greasy, or matted, as if they've stopped caring for themselves. Other times it becomes the opposite. Overlicked, patchy, even bald in places because they cannot stop trying to soothe the storm inside. A cat that neglects grooming is often weighed down, by illness, by pain, or by sadness. Imagine how heavy a heart must be, to stop doing the one ritual that always brought them peace. Arthritis can make it painful to twist and reach, dental issues can make licking uncomfortable, or inner sadness can make even self-care feel like a burden. On the other hand, a cat who grooms too much is often trying to wash away anxiety they cannot name. Every lick is like a nervous sigh. Every bald spot is a scar of stress. If you notice these changes, pause with love. This isn't about a messy cat. This is a message. First, let a vet rule out hidden illness, because the body and soul are always connected. If health is clear, then look at their heart. Is their world too noisy? Too unpredictable? Have they lost the enrichment, the play, the quiet rhythms that make them feel safe? Offer them gentleness. Brushing their fur with slow, loving strokes can be more than grooming. It can be a bridge back to calm. Give them cozy spaces, warm light, and steady affection. Sometimes, your presence is the balm that their own tongue cannot provide. So remember, when your cat's coat begins to lose its shine, or when they lick themselves raw, it is not vanity gone astray. It is their silent diary written in fur. And if you read it with love, you'll see the story they've been too quiet to say. Sign 3. When home stops feeling like home. For a cat, your home is not just walls and furniture. It is their kingdom, their sanctuary, their soft little world. Every corner they rub against, every spot they nap in, every scratch they leave on a post, it's their way of writing, "I belong here." But when a cat is unhappy, you'll notice shifts in how they treat their home. Instead of calm ownership, they may scratch furiously at door frames or carpets. Instead of peaceful lounging, they may spray urine on walls, curtains, or furniture. These aren't acts of rebellion. They are signals, loud cries that something in their safe world no longer feels safe. Spraying, especially, is one of the clearest signs of inner unrest. Cats spray not because they've forgotten their litter box, but because they feel insecure. It's as if they are drawing invisible lines saying, "This is mine, I need control, I don't feel steady." Ask yourself, what has changed? A new pet? A move to a new house? A new baby, new smells, new sounds? Sometimes even a neighborhood cat peering through the window can unsettle your own cat's sense of peace. When this happens, your cat is not being difficult. They are asking for reassurance. Provide them with safe places to retreat, high perches, cozy hideaways, quiet corners where they can breathe. Add scratching posts in meaningful spots, so they can mark safely instead of destructively. Use gentle aids like pheromone diffusers to help ease their nerves. And most of all, be patient. Your calm presence teaches them that even when the world shifts, love remains steady. Every gentle pet, every blink, every soft word reminds them that their home is still theirs, because you are still theirs. So, if you notice your cat treating your home differently, scratching, spraying, hiding, don't see it as disobedience. See it as a plea. They are saying, in their own secret language, "Please help me feel safe again." Sign 4, the silence at the food bowl. For most cats, mealtime is more than food. It's ritual, rhythm, comfort, a daily spark of joy that says, "I am cared for." That gentle patter of paws when you open the cupboard, that eager meow near the bowl, it's their way of joining life's little celebration. But when a cat is unhappy, this ritual changes. A bowl that once emptied quickly may suddenly stay full. The sound of kibble hitting the dish may no longer bring them running. Some cats stop eating altogether, and for them, even a single day without food can be dangerous, leading to serious illness. Other cats take the opposite path. They eat too much, as if trying to fill an emptiness inside with mouthfuls of food. Both extremes are messages. A cat refusing food may be battling hidden pain, dental issues, stomach upset, even something more serious. Or it may be their spirit dimming under stress, anxiety, or depression. A cat overeating may be trying to soothe their heart, just as humans sometimes eat for comfort. But behind that comfort lies imbalance, and it can lead to obesity, diabetes, or aching joints. If your cat's appetite shifts, don't brush it off as moodiness. Notice. Act with love. First, call on the vet, because hunger and appetite are woven deeply with health. If illness is ruled out, then look at the world they live in. Has something changed? Has stress crept in? Are they bored, restless, or lonely? You can help by keeping mealtime steady and safe. Offer puzzle feeders to make eating playful again, turning food into a small adventure. Keep their environment calm. Sit nearby while they eat so they feel your presence as comfort. Remember, when a cat stops eating or eats too much, it is never about the food. It is about what their heart is carrying. And if you listen closely, the silence at the food bowl can tell you more than words ever could. Sign 5, when sleep becomes a shadow. Cats are creatures of dreams. They spend half their lives asleep, curled into little crescents of fur, breathing softly as if the world itself is rocking them to rest. For most of us, seeing our cat asleep brings peace, a reminder that in our presence they feel safe enough to let go. But when a cat is unhappy, their sleep begins to change, and those changes are never random. A cat who once napped by your side may begin to vanish, hiding in closets, under beds, or in dark corners. This isn't laziness, it is instinct. In the wild, a vulnerable cat hid when unwell. And even in the comfort of your home, that instinct whispers to them still, hide until you feel safe again. On the other side, some cats sleep far more than usual. Their naps become endless, their play fades, their spark dims. It feels less like rest and more like surrender. In some cases, this heaviness hints at illness. In others, it echoes depression, loneliness, or anxiety. And then there are those restless nights, pacing, meowing, unable to settle, carrying invisible weight that steals their peace. If your cat's sleep suddenly changes, pause with tenderness. This is not just a phase. It is a signal. First, rule out medical causes, illness, pain, or discomfort that interrupts their natural rhythm. Cats cannot tell us where it hurts, but their sleep, or lack of it, often reveals the truth. If health is not the culprit, then look at their spirit. Has something unsettled them? Have they lost the comfort of routine, the quiet sense of safety in your presence? You can help by restoring calm. Keep their world steady. Offer them quiet, predictable nights, a warm bed, a safe perch where they can watch the world without fear. Sit nearby, breathe slowly, let them feel your calm heart. Because for a cat, sleep is sacred. When it changes, it means something deep inside has changed too. And if you learn to listen to their sleeping patterns, you'll discover one of the clearest windows into their soul. Sign 6. When play fades into stillness. Play is the heartbeat of a cat's spirit. The leap after a feather, the swift pounce on a toy, the silly chase through empty rooms, these aren't just games. They are echoes of their wild ancestry, the hunter alive within their gentle paws. And beyond instinct, play is joy. It is their way of saying, I feel alive, I feel safe, I feel free. So when play disappears, it is never meaningless. A cat that once danced for the string, or chased shadows on the wall, may suddenly ignore everything. The toys gather dust, the spark fades from their eyes. This loss is not laziness. It is a signal. Sometimes the body holds them back. Arthritis can dull their leaps, dental pain can make even chewing a toy uncomfortable, or illness can drain their energy. Other times, it is their heart that grows heavy, sadness, stress, or fear quietly pressing the joy out of their play. Think of it this way, when children stop playing, we worry. We sense that something isn't right. The same truth holds for our cats. Their silence in play is their way of whispering, I don't feel like myself. If you see this stillness, meet it with patience. Begin by checking with a vet, because hidden pain is often the thief of joy. If health is clear, then turn to their world. Has it grown dull? Too noisy? Too lonely? Cats need stimulation, little sparks of curiosity, to awaken their hunter's heart again. Try gentle, interactive play. Wiggle the feathers slowly, let them feel the thrill of the chase without pressure. Sometimes all it takes is your presence, your laughter, your voice, your hand guiding the toy, to remind them that the world is safe enough to be silly again. Because when your cat stops playing, they're not just losing fun. They're losing a piece of their joy. And with your love, patience, and care, you can help bring that spark back. Closing and final reflection. So now you know, the 6 quiet signs of an unhappy cat. Not screams, not cries, but whispers. Whispers written in silence, in fur, in food bowls, in hidden corners, in restless nights, and in toys left untouched. Cats do not complain the way we do. They do not shout their pain, or wear their sadness openly. Instead, they trust us, to notice, to listen, to care. And when we learn their language, we discover something incredible. Our bond with them grows deeper, softer, unshakable. Your cat doesn't need you to be perfect. They don't care if you're tired, messy, or had a hard day. To them, you are already their whole world, their safe place, their family, their comfort. And when you choose to listen, to notice even the smallest changes, you are telling them, you are not alone. I see you. I hear you. I love you. So tonight, as your cat curls near you, take a moment to really see them. Notice the way they breathe, the way their paws twitch in sleep, the way they blink slowly when your eyes meet. Those are not small things. They are pieces of their soul, given to you in trust. Gentle community call to action. If this video helped you feel even one step closer to your cat, I'd love for you to stay connected. Like, subscribe, and join the Meowsphere family, a place where cat lovers gather to understand not just how to care better, but how to love better. And in the comments, share a story with us. What's one little thing your cat does that makes your heart melt? We'd love to read your stories and maybe even feature a few in our next video. Because in the end, cats remind us of a simple truth. Happiness is not about having everything. It's about feeling safe, feeling seen, and feeling loved. And for your cat, you are already all of that.